And we are live. People, it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. The world has turned a trillion times since I've been on YouTube. I feel like it's been, I don't know, I feel like it's been 2 weeks since I've done a show, since I've turned my camera on. And the kickoff has already begun, guys. It is, of course, England against Congo. Big up the chat, big up the community. I hope everyone has been keeping well, and I hope everyone is looking forward to this game. We are in now the knockout stages of the World Cup. It is squeaky bum time. This is where people make their money. This is where you have to stand up and be counted or sit your ass down. It's knockout stages. Knockout stages started a few days ago. France did their job. Germany couldn't do their job. The Netherlands couldn't do their job. Brazil did what they needed to do. So we've had two surprises so far. Are there going to be any further surprises, guys? Big up, man. Leave your comments, start the conversations. Like I said, guys, it's been a hot minute. There's been so much that have happened. So much that have happened. With regards to Manchester United and our transfers, we definitely need a Manchester United show where we just have a good chat about the midfield, about Chouameni, about Tottenham, about Matthias Fernandes. There's a lot that's been going on, people. There's a lot. So big up, man. Big up. The match has started. What are people expecting from this game? What are you guys expecting from England today? Do you know what? I wouldn't mind an upset. Of course, I'm in the UK. I'm British and I want England to be successful. But at the same time, I'm rooting for the African nations. So yes, I want England to win. That is my main, goal. England winning. But there is a part of me that if England don't win and Congo do beat them, I would be like, do you know what? I'm happy with that too. Because I want to see, goalkeeper almost making a mistake. I want to see you know, what can happen with these African nations. So big up the chat. Let me just quickly see what's going on, people. Bear with me 1 second, Man United. Yeah. By the way, guys, the reason why I haven't done a show the main reasons why, the main reason why I haven't done a show in such a long time is because our car, is because what happened to my car. Someone was driving my car, and they drove right into the back of my car at like 40 miles an hour, literally. So my car's out of service. There's a certain things I was planning to do, certain places I was planning to go. What is Madueke doing? Big up Alfred in the chat as well. I see Alfred. Big up Alfred, man. I hope you're doing well. But like I said, um, yeah, my car's away now. My car's away for about a few weeks. So I've had a lot of issues, a lot of things to sort out in my life. So I've taken a week off and I am back now. So I should be doing regular shows from today. I might even do a Manchester United show at 8 o'clock today, guys. So big up, people, big up. Yeah, let me know, Alfred. Let me know, chat. What are people expecting from this game? Is it a England win, a comfortable England win? Are you expecting an upset? And do you know what? How are people feeling about the tournament in general? I know there was a lot of negative talk about the tournament. Of course, there's a lot of negativity around America in general. politically. But other than all of those things that are still there, I think the actual football that we've seen and the tournament itself has been okay. Yes, there's certain things that don't fit well, certain referees not being able to play and certain teams getting treated certain ways, but the actual football, once the whistle's blown, it hasn't been that bad, guys. We've seen Mbappe turn up. We've seen Haaland do his thing. All the higher profile players are scoring. Even CR7 finally started scoring. Messi scoring. So it's been all right, guys. It's been okay, I think. But let me know if you disagree. Let me know if you disagree with this tournament. I think so far it's been the most watched tournament in terms of sales, even though people were worried about ticket sales. In terms of ticket sales, it's been very successful in terms of ticket sales. And some people would say it's because, rather than 32 teams, there's 48 teams. So it's always going to be the biggest tournament. It's always going to be have the most ticket sales because there's more teams and there are literally more matches. So yeah, of course that was going to happen. But it's still a thing. Oh, oh, here we go. There you go. 1-0 to Congo. 1-0 to Congo. I did say, people, it could be an upset. It could be an upset. Yeah, people. 1-0. It was. Listen, I've been watching England this tournament, and England have not played well. What sort of defending is this? That's crazy. Look at this finish there. Slap. Near post as well. 1-0. Great goal. Great finish. Great take. Listen, man. Now England have to play. England have to play. Congo can now sit back and do the whole counter attack business. This is not how England wanted to start this game. What a celebration as well. Look at that. Flipping acrobatic. Nanny light. That is nanny light. But well done, Congo. Who is rooting for Congo today? My gosh. Wow, that goalkeeper flipping tried to. That fall from the goalkeeper looked really messy. He almost landed on his neck. What a start from Congo, guys. You can't get a better start than that. I need to see that again. I don't understand how he was in so much space. He was in so much space. And then people will moan about Jed Spence, but I feel like Jed Spence did the right thing. Did the right thing in coming inside because Jed Spence had to drift in, had to tuck in. But it was just such bad defending. I know England are talking about the fact they don't have right backs. They do have right backs. Nobody forced Tuchel to bring Jed Spence. You got Aaron Wan-Bissaka literally playing for Congo after only receiving like 1 or 2 caps for England. Imagine having Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the bench as a right back option for England right now. Imagine. The thing is, Alan Shearer's commentating, and Alan Shearer said Jed Spence got dragged in. I'm not gonna lie, Jed Spence, yeah, has to mark that player. Jed Spence was, Jed Spence could argue was in the wrong side, but my thing is the two central defenders. Where were the two central defenders? Why is Jed Spence, the right back, so tucked in that he's basically in the centre back position, guys? That would that would be my question. Why is Jed Spence, the right back, so tucked in that he was basically in the centre back position. And where were the two centre backs? Why weren't they in that area? It's strange how the two centre backs both of them got drawn towards the ball with no one to mark, and Jed Spence had to move from his man, who eventually scored, to mark another man in the centre. I think it's organizational, guys. It's organizational. It's not individual. That's organizational. Yeah, before. For some reason my internet's not working. I can't see. It's just spinning. Or maybe it's YouTube. It's spinning. Can't see nothing. It's annoying, isn't it? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, YouTube. It's not. Doesn't even want to load up now. It's the app. No, I can't see shit. Now I can't see comments on nothing. Oh, there you go. I don't even know what's there. Also, people, England's midfield, yeah, is absolutely atrocious. You got Anderson, who is not, and he's not someone who want to unlock a defense. Yeah, he is a runner, a box-to-box runner. Then you got Declan Rice, who's exactly the same. And then you got Bellingham, who's exactly the same. You've got no one in that midfield, yeah, who's gonna dribble past anybody, is gonna drop a shoulder, he's gonna do anything cute, anything techie. Bellingham's a box crasher. So all Bellingham wants to do is get into the box and crash it, like Scott McTominay. That midfield is just pace and power and no tech, no guile. It's just boring and basic. Boring and basic. Then this man is starting Madueke, a guy who can't even start for Arsenal. This man is starting for England in World Cups. Like, what are we doing? Then you got Jed Spence. Like, I don't care, bro. If you play for Tottenham, you can't play for England, bro. You just can't. You can't finish 17th and then go to the World Cup. That's crazy to me. I also he's starting Rashford today, but for me, I'm taking Rashford over Gordon. No, I'm not gonna lie. These flat chat bully players, yeah, and you could argue Rashford is on the spectrum of that type of player, but he's got a bit more to him than Gordon, bro. Gordon's quick as Madueke into the box. England putting Congo under a bit of pressure. Declan Rice and corner to England. I mean, this England team is just all wrong. I don't understand why Tuchel didn't put all these sort of midfielders and is not playing Kobe. He doesn't want to play a brand of football that is saucy. He wants to run teams over with pace and power. And I don't know if that's going to work in this World Cup. I really don't. Oh, corner for Declan Rice, and he's gone out of play. I just don't know. I don't think I've watched all of England's games, guys, and all of them have been boring. Boring football to watch, boring to consume. I'm seeing France yesterday, France, Mbappe, Elise. My gosh, they were sauce. They were playing football. They were playing football yesterday. And now today we got to watch these guys just run around and kick, like, I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. This England team's gone backwards. But the match has just started. The match has just started. So we'll give this England team time to grow into the game. Time to grow into the game. Let's see what Kane and Bellingham can do. Let's see. Also, you know what's interesting about England? Like, you know how Pep does what Pep does? He plays people out of position. He does all quirky little things. Plays centre backs at right back. Plays central midfielders like Delph at right back. Pep can do these things. He can get away with these things. I don't know if Tuchel can. So England playing Riley, yeah, O'Reilly at right back when he's a central midfielder. Bro, this was Pep's doing it, bro. In his system. It doesn't mean it will automatically work for England as well. Imagine having like, and I know not everyone had a great season, but you could have bought Alex Scott. You could have bought, I know Cole Palmer didn't have oh, good balling from Rashford. Cole Palmer didn't have a great season either, but there's no midfielders, central midfielders for me that England have with a little bit of flair. Big up Samson. Samson, who you got, my guy? Who you rooting for right now? England or Congo? Because I'm not gonna lie, as I said before, I'm living in the UK, but a large part of me want to see the diaspora, want to see the melanin succeed. A large part of me wants to see Congo, Senegal, and these sort of teams go far. So yeah, I want England to win. Don't get twisted, I do. But I don't think I'm going to be angry if Congo win either, because England are not going to win the World Cup. Can we at least can we at least say that England are not going to win? They could. I'm not God. I can't predict the future and all these things. But based on what we're seeing, guys, come on. This team can't win the World. After we saw France do what they do, they can't win the World Cup, England. Samson says DR Congo. Big up, Samson. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm glad you're in the chat, Samson, because I need someone who's supporting DR Congo in the chat. So if I start switching and supporting Congo, I'll feel good about it, because someone else will back me. Here we go. Oh, ref, ref. This is come on. England are flipping. Look at them. This, yeah, this England team is crazy. You got to pass the ball, bro. England on the counter attack now. Come on, Bellingham, get it out. Declan Rice, what can you do? Nothing. Declan Rice here is the most overrated footballer in the Premier League, and it's not even close. You know, Declan Rice. You know how they spent years trying to say Pogba wasn't worth 80 million, but after winning one Premier League, Declan Rice is automatically worth 110 just because you won a Premier League. Bro, Declan Rice, yeah. The idea that you are worth that much money because you run forever. These Kantes, Declan Rices, and to a certain extent, Andersons, these sort of players who most of their praise, most of their attributes, their good attributes come from the fact that they just run forever and they're aggressive. Not fully based on their technicality on the ball. It's such a British thing, yeah, to be like Declan Rice is one of the best midfielders. That's because he runs around a lot. It's such a British thing to rate. Look at yeah, man. Man tried to head the ball, yeah, while laying on the floor, bro. Well done, Wissa. Big up. But yeah, it's such a British thing to rate that over the technical footballers. So the media can push this Declan Rice thing all they want. Declan Rice is in all of the adverts. Declan Rice is in adverts where he's topless. short deodorant adverts and all these things. Declan Rice, his marketing team is really good. He's gonna be protected, Declan Rice. He's gonna have shit seasons, and the media are not gonna talk about him having a shit season because he's gonna be protected. And we're gonna see it. We're gonna witness it in real time because we are witnessing it in real time. Declan Rice, yeah. Before Arsenal got him, Arsenal fans were saying that he's overrated. But as soon as they got him, they were just, oh my god, Declan Rice. Bro, I reckon Arsenal would have won the league without Declan Rice. I actually reckon they would have. I reckon if they kept, what's his name? Xhaka. I reckon Xhaka could have done exactly the same thing, yeah, that Declan Rice did for Arsenal this year. I only, like, wow, Declan Rice scored a couple of free kicks in the Champions League, but guess what? They didn't win the Champions League. So I'm talking about what happened in the Premier League. I think Xhaka could have done very similar to what Declan Rice did. I think winning the league by default because Man City weren't good enough doesn't mean Declan Rice made you win the league, bro. It doesn't mean that. So yeah. And then we got Anderson. I've never seen Anderson 100. What? How much did Tottenham? How much did Man City pay for Anderson? 100. It's rumored to be 116 m's, but it's also rumored to be a lot more, and they're only saying 116 m's to the media. 116 million pounds for Elliot Anderson. Who smoked the Afghan Kush? Somebody smoked that. Because that's crazy. So England right now are playing with a midfield that cost £360 million, bro. I'm pretty sure Jude Bellingham cost Madrid at least 100 million. Yeah. Elliot Anderson cost 116 and Declan Rice cost about 110. So we're looking at a midfield of almost 130, sorry, 330 million pounds. And then you look at the PSG midfield. You look at the Spanish midfield. You look at the French midfield, even the French midfield. All the other midfields that are better than this England midfield cost like half the price of this midfield. It's disgusting when you think about it. It's crazy. Big up Samson in the chat, my guy. I'm from the UK, but I want Congo to do Africa proud. That's the kind of vibe I'm on, Samson. That's the vibe I'm on. That's what I said, Samson. Like, I'm in the UK, I want England to win, but I also want Congo to win. So I'm watching this match where I'm good with whoever wins this match. England win, cool, the nation keeps going forward. Congo win, bam. Africa. Have England been eliminated by an African team before? Will that be a first? Will that be history? You know them ones. Look at the goal. Look, watching back the goal again. What could Jed Spence do? Because I know they're going to blame Jed Spence. But for me, the central defenders and the central midfielders need to take a look at themselves. They do. This World Cup is showing the world how good African ball is. Those who didn't watch AFCON certainly missed out. I agree, Turkish. There is a stat that says that out of the 10 African teams that made it to the World Cup, 9 of them qualified for the next stage. That is, percentage-wise, the highest percentage, yeah, of any group going to the next stage. 10 African teams, 9 of them qualified for the next stage. 9 out of 10. There were 13 European teams, only 8 qualified for the next stage. And it's quite interesting, that stat, because we've heard, or I've seen online, how people have said, why have we increased the allocation of teams to Africa and everywhere else, but not to Europe? Why have we expanded this competition? Blah, 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 blah. Bro, we've expanded the competition, and guess what? It's the African teams that are making it to the next round. Yeah, just shut your mouth. That's what I'm saying. Congo is a dangerous team, very strong and skillful. Congo will demolish Ghana any time. Big up, Samson. Let me guess. Let me guess. You are from Congo. Samson, are you Congolese or from Congolese have Congolese heritage or anything like that? And if you can you move your hips like a Congolese person? Hey, Madueke, he's through here. What can you do? Ah, he slipped. You know the Congolese, they know how to dance. One thing I know about the Congolese, black people. I mean, listen, loads of Africans and African countries know how to move, but the Congolese, the Congolese can move. They can move. England don't know what they're up against. DR Congo strikers are very, very skillful. Raw. Yeah, man, I like Wissa. One thing that's gonna happen, yeah, like DR Congo is going to make England work for this win. Like if England want to win this match, they're gonna have to do better than what they're doing now. And also, if football in general is going down this pace and going back to pace and power, good for Africans. If you guys don't want to be techie anymore and you want to fill your midfield up with Declan Rices and Andersons who just run around and bully people, and that's a football that you guys want to play now in Europe, guess what? We've got plenty of players in Africa that can bully the fuck out of you. Yeah? So if you guys want to do the pace and power thing, cool, cool. Because one thing I've noticed, guys, is that while I've spoke about the quality of football in Europe is a disgrace now. The quality of football, it's so bad now that players like Bruno Fernandes are the best players in the league. We went from saying how rubbish Bruno is and how I can't stand Bruno football to now saying Bruno's one of the best players in the league. And Bruno hasn't improved. The quality of football, we've gone from having De Bruyne's, David Silva's, Bernardo Silva's, all of these tech men in midfield, they've all gone now. And they've all been replaced by the Andersons, right? And that's why the blacks of Bruno stand out a lot more now. So the quality of football in Europe has diminished. While at the same time, the oh, almost went in there. Almost went in there, people. While at the same time, I feel like the quality of football, yeah, in Africa has increased. You know, we have at Man United, we play with two African wingers. When was the last time that Man United played with two African wingers, Ahmad and Mbumo? So I feel like the talent level is converging, and it's converging because Europe are getting worse and Africa is getting better. It's both things are happening. So big up the chat. We've got England in possession. Almost, we're coming towards 29 minutes on the clock. Congo look comfortable in a sort of low to mid block situation right now. Oh, Samson's Kenyan. Ah, Samson, I want to go to Kenya, bro. Finish! Oh, oh, that should have been a goal. That's what Bellingham is good at, box crashing. That's what he's good at. That should have been it should have been a goal. I reckon if Bellingham headed it down, that goes in. That's a warning for Congo. They have to be alert. England don't need to pass you off the park like the way that France do. England have a different game. England can keep putting crosses in the box like Arsenal do. England can do the set piece thing. So Congo just needs to be alert, man. England is starting to play ball now, to be fair. Rice to Rashford again. Rashford, yeah, he needs to pass and move, bro. He just pass and stand still. Yeah, bro. Rashford now, yeah. Finally, See, as soon as Rashford passed and moved, yeah, you almost created an opportunity. You can't just pass the ball, Rashford, and stand still, bro. Like, no PSG winger, not Doué, nobody passes the ball and stands still. You've watched France, yeah, yesterday. Every French winger would give and go all the time. Elise, give, move, give, move. Everyone was moving. Like, when I was watching France the other day, yesterday, I had Elise playing the 10, then Elise drifting to the right side. Then you had Dembele playing the 10. Like, the fluidity, then you had Mbappe moving over to the right. It was so beautiful to watch, bro. That France team is just looks. I'm not gonna go as far as say that France team is the best French team ever and all these things. Like, come on, man, Thierry Henry and Trezeguet and bro, like, there's been amazing French teams, Gallas and all these guys. But this French team, I'm not gonna lie, it looks decent, bro. It looks decent. It's getting better. There we go. Congo in attack right now. And Wan-Bissaka on the right hand side. Nice. Keeping the ball a little bit, Congo. Oh, passing it back. Oh, what a ball, actually. What a ball into left hand side. Yeah, what a touch. Here we go. Oh, wow. Good cross. Good dink. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Congo all over England. Can we get the ball in again? This guy down the left hand side, yeah. Oh, he slipped. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Samson, what's up with this Kapenga guy? Do you rate him? Because this guy, obviously, he scored the goal, but he's just dancing on the ball, bro. He's giving Jed Spence a headache. Let me see about this guy. This guy looks all right. He looks a bit raw. Who does he play for? Let me just Google this guy. Because I need to know who this guy is. This guy's trying to give Jed Spence a headache, bro, on that left-hand side. Big up Kenya, though. When are Kenya going to enter the World Cup, man? It's time. It's time now. Yeah, Kipenga. Let me see this Kipenga guy. Oh, he's 28. He's not even young, Kipenga. Oh, Twansebi. 28. Where's he play for? Brian Kibamba Kipenga is a Congolese footballer who plays as left wing for Spanish club Almeria. The thing about African football is that all of these guys now are playing in Europe. And they're not just playing in Europe, yeah. A lot of these guys now are playing in Europe with ballers now. So the level is changing. You got Ahmad, like I said, playing for Man United. He's one of our stars, Brian Mbumo. Like, and by the way, guys, Ahmad's goal yesterday. Ahmad Diallo's goal yesterday. I do not understand why he doesn't start, bro. I, the the pace and power thing, I get it. He's not as quick as Diamonde. I get it. Diamonde is quicker. But guys, can we not? Why do I get pace when your talent level is the same? When your technical level is almost equal, I guess the difference will be the physicality. So if you got same passing ability, same finish. Oh, Harry Kane. Oh, finish. Wow, cleared off the line. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. England are getting closer, guys. I think it's just a matter of time before they score. Yeah, Madueke's having fun on our right hand side as well. I literally just spoke about Madueke, but he's having fun on our right hand side. Look how easily he's getting past. It's too easy for Madueke on our right hand side. Way too easy. What the hell, man? There you go. Congo under pressure. England putting them under pressure. 35 minutes on the clock. Is he going to go back down to the right hand side? Yeah. England are pushing the right hand. Keep giving the ball to Madueke. You're going to score. There you go. Yeah, it's going to be difficult, guys, because on our right hand side, yeah, the same footballer that I'm talking about, Kipenga. Kipenga is not staying with Madueke. Kipenga, like Madueke, is beating Kipenga and beating the left back constantly. That's some raw African skills, African boys with zero fear. Yeah, I mean, like I said about the Ahmad thing, I get Ahmad Diallo isn't a speedster. He used to be a lot quicker when he was younger, but he's not a speedster anymore. But sometimes, guys, you got to play your better players. And this might sound unpopular, but you know me. Ahmad Diallo's better, is better than Diomande as a footballer. And I get it. Pepe, you just had to start Ahmad, bro. And I liked Ahmad in the 10. I like Ahmad in the 10 for Congo. I mean, for Congo, I wish. I wish he was playing for Congo right now. But I like him in the 10 for Ivory Coast, Ahmad. His goal, man. His Ahmad's goal yesterday was beautiful. That's the Ahmad that we know. That twinkle toes Ahmad that jinxes in the when Ahmad gets into the penalty box, I say this all the time. Because of his stature, because he's small and he does have twinkle toes, I just want him to get into the box and around the box more. He's not gonna give you a 40-yard run from the halfway line. He's not pace and power. But once Ahmad gets near the halfway the penalty box, he is deadly. You don't want to touch him. And that finish yesterday from Ahmad, it's beautiful. Oh, free kick given away by Congo on Rashford. Rashford was motoring away. Yeah, free kick to England. Yeah, Rashford was gone. Yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul. Yeah, this is danger for Congo. This is where England are good. Declan Rice's deliveries are usually decent, consistent, and England are a team. Like I said, Tuchel has created a team of giants, big, aggressive men. Not the best technically, but powerful. So this is where, oh my lord, I literally just said Declan Rice usually gives good free kicks, and this is why I'm saying Declan Rice is overrated, bro. Declan Rice will score 2 free kicks or something, or 2 long range shots in the Champions League, and all of a sudden the narrative is he's a very good free kick taker. What? Because he scored 2. Madueke again. Handball. There we go. Can Congo counter attack? Wissa. Wow. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh, what is happening? This bro, England's defending is interesting, guys. Congo again on the right hand side. Can he put the ball in the box? Corner to Congo. Sadiki. Guys, this game is a very interesting game. Because Congo have scored, yeah, we know they can score again because they have already scored. So that threat from Congo is always there now. It's always there, that threat. That's threat is there. Congo, corner. Oh, headed clear from England. Can Congo score a second goal? No, don't cross it in from there. Oh, bro. Should have played it to the flipping winger. 40 minutes on the clock. Are England about to leave the World Cup? Oh, too much. Too much twinkle toes. He didn't know what he was doing. Pickford panicked. Okay, England finally get the free kick. Good for England because I ain't gonna lie, Congo. It's very strange watching this game because I feel like all Congo need to do is just have a bit more quality in the final third, get one or two passes right, and these. We go Jed Spence. Jed Spence. Yeah. Do you know what's also interesting seeing? It's Samson. Seeing the likes of Twan Sabi and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who are Man United players, playing for Congo, because both of these players have also played for England. Twan Sabi, I think, got one cap for England, and I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka got one cap for England, and they're now playing for Congo. And I feel like we need to see more of that because some of the best African talent play for European countries. And I always think, oh, oh, how did Wissa miss that? Oh my gosh. What a ball in by AWB. How do you miss that, Wissa? Oh my gosh. How did Wissa miss that one? Oh my gosh. I bet England wish they had a real fan. Oh, here we go. Harry Kane. Penalty. Dive. Oh, Harry Kane dived. No way. That must be. No, there can't be a dive. How can that be a dive? Let me see this again. Hold on, see this again. Nah, that's a penalty, bro. Uh, I get it. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it is a penalty because you know the ones there's contact, but Harry Kane, like, it's a penalty, bro. What are you saying, Samson? I think that's a penalty. Bro, okay, this is my understanding of the situation. It's one of those ones where, nah, it's a penalty, bro. I think if I got to look at the striker there because basically the defense is going to be this: the goalkeeper went down early, yeah, so the striker could have jumped over the goalkeeper, and I feel like what the referee might be thinking is that the striker instigated the contact, right? But the goalkeeper's literally lying there in my way, so I could jump over him, but guys, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like in a normal world, bro, that's just a penalty. In the normal world, that's a penalty. And I heard someone say that the refereeing in the World Cup has been better than the Premier League, has been good. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. The refereeing in this tournament has been absolutely abysmal, bro. That's a penalty. And the referees, just like in the Premier League, are letting so much fouls So much fouls. Just letting him go. Just letting him go. Wow, people. Wow, wow, we. Nah, it looked foul. Nah, it looked divish. Looking back at it again, yeah, the keeper didn't fully extend his arms. He kind of held his arms a little bit back. So it does make it look like my man's dived a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's gonna be a talking point, isn't it? The penalty decision. This is gonna be a talking point, but England would have been so lucky, and Congo would have been unlucky because Congo, Wissa should have scored. Congo should be 2-0 up. Listen, look at this flipping £116 million player, Anderson. Let's watch this guy. He just, I watch Anderson play and I'm like, £116 million of footballer. You are supposed to represent that, and you just don't. You don't do anything that's 116 million. I hate the fact here that the players like Declan Rice and Anderson, like I said, have engines. And their engines, the fact that they don't stop running is the reason why. Oh! Another save! Nah, nah. Congo are also, to be fair, Bellingham has had two headers saved by the goalkeeper. So as much as I've said Congo deserve to be 2-0 up, England could argue if they ate their dinner or knew how to finish their dinner, they would have also scored 2 goals. Give it in now. Yeah, good. That was close. That was close. Why does Jed Spence wear that headgear? It's a very strange headgear because I'm like, it's not. What is it protecting? It's more like a head brace, more like rather than you're protecting something. So I'm like, what are you? Is it stopping your jaw from falling off? I feel like is it stopping his jaw from just falling off? So you're just like, I don't like. It's some RoboCop thing. He looks like RoboCop. Oh, he got. So he's playing football with a broken jaw, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. There's nobody who's gonna get me to play football with a broken jaw, bro. Like, unless it's like his jaw was broken and it's mended now, but he just wears it because he doesn't want it to get re-injured or something. But if his jaw's broken, bro, I'm not playing football with a broken jaw. Do you know, bro? That's crazy. One little touch, and my jaws are shattered now, bro. Of course, the lap did it. Of course, the lap did it. Let me see this mask, this jaw thing. Tottenham Hotspur England fullback suffered a fractured jaw in May. So he fractured his jaw in May 2026. Liam Delap, of course, I didn't. Did I say Rory? But that's his son, right? Liam Delap, who doesn't play football, because Liam Delap is one of those footballers he wants to fight, right? He prefers to fight on the field rather than play football. I see Delap play for Chelsea, and all man wants to do is fight. Literally, all he wants to do is fight. So he broke his jaw, and instead of having surgery, there we go, Congo on the attack. Unlucky. Yeah, and rather than having a surgery, he chose to let it heal naturally so he can play for England. Wow. So he's like, rather than getting surgery, I'm going to put this brace around my face and let my jaw heal naturally so I can play for England. How does that make sense? Your jaw's broken and you need it to be healed. Because my problem is this: if you have surgery, you need it to heal after surgery. And if you don't have surgery, you need it to heal. You both. How does it? How does a healing process change? Because if you don't have surgery, you need it to just heal, right? But if you do have surgery, after the surgery, you need it to heal. So you still need. There's still healing. So either way, I just don't get it. What's the difference between having a brace and making it heal naturally, or having an operation for 1 day and then letting it heal after that, and still wearing the brace? Because you can still wear the brace after the operation and still play football. It's just strange, man. Anyway, we're in the last minute of added time before half time. England having a corner. Declan Rice. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. Harry Kane. Harry Kane cleared off the line again. Bro, England, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. England have been trying to pepper Congo's goal. There you go, people. There you go. Wow. Congo, man. The longer this game goes on, guys, the more I'm probably gonna root for Congo to dig their heels in and keep going. Kipenga, 7 minutes, an early goal, exactly what Congo needed. A goal that they can now sit back and protect. They can now be the team to play on a counter attack. And now we have to see what England are made out of. They have players, England, that are powerful, that are quick, that can cover the grass. As we've spoken about, their midfield is like that. But they're struggling. They're struggling to unlock Congo's defense. The only way that they've managed to unlock Congo's defense so far in this game is through crosses into the box. Corners, set pieces, crosses. We've had Jude Bellingham, two free headers saved by the goalkeeper. We've had Harry Kane just now, last minute of added time, once again from a corner, volley saved by the goalkeeper. So England have had chances, but the chances have come from set pieces rather than playing through Congo. Do England even have the players? That's the question. That's what I'm talking about. Do they have the players to even play through Congo? Do they? Kobe Bainey, can he do something? And the threat of Congo is there, guys. It seems as if Congo, and look at Wissa. Wissa should have scored. Wissa should have scored. So all to play for. I'm not gonna lie, guys. As much as I'm now getting, I guess, getting used to the fact that Congo could win, I still feel like England are gonna score. You can't be peppering Congo's goal the way England are peppering Congo's goal and not score. So eventually, when Saka comes on in the second half and Morgan, not Morgan Gibbs White, who's a winger that's going to go to Arsenal from Aston Villa? Um, it's annoying. Mine's gone blank. Morgan. Rogers. Morgan Rogers. So when Morgan Rogers comes on, you know, Saka comes on, Eze comes on, the game might change. Probably will change, and that's the problem. As good as Congo have been, England still have players off the bench that can do something, like Eze. That's poor defending, man. Yeah, and Despens has to come in. It's the right wing back and the central midfielders. Somebody has to go out, yeah, to Kimpembe. Sorry, Kipenga. What a celebration. Anyway, big up the chat, man. Big up everyone. Congo won, England nil. France already qualified. France won 3-0. What a good performance from Elise. Elise's performance yesterday. Elise has gone to another level, and I'm so glad. You know when you're watching somebody and you're thinking, if he had just ballers around this guy, if he had ballers around him and the freedom and the confidence to express himself, this guy will go to a next level. And that's what we've seen with Elise. Some of the stuff Elise is doing. He's appearing in the center of the park. He's appearing on the left, on the right, just playing with absolute freedom. It's just so good to watch, man. Out of all the teams that I've watched so far in the World Cup, I think Brazil are the best. Not the Brazil. I think France yesterday played the best football. I think France showed yesterday that they mean business. Mbappe, say what you want about Mbappe. He is a brilliant footballer. Brilliant. Brilliant. I will always say I don't rate him as highly as some people, but I hope I rate him more than others. You know, I feel like I rate him how he should be rated. He is a brilliant footballer. Top 5. He's up there with Lamals and all of these guys, Dembele's, Vinicius's. Oh, we got Portugal today. No, we got Belgium against Senegal at 9 o'clock. Argentina, man. I pray Argentina don't win the World Cup this year. Their route, I feel like last tournament, their route to the final was the easiest route to the final ever. And I feel like once again, Argentina's route. Oh, look at Harry Kane. Yeah, I'm not looking back at the Harry Kane incident, people. Yeah, Harry Kane looked for the contact. The keeper did so well. When you think about what the keeper did, the keeper came out rushing like he was going to take him out, like he was going to clean him out. And then at the last minute, the keeper pulled back his arms. So it made Harry Kane look like he dived. Look, pull back. Yeah. The problem is, yeah, Harry Kane's expecting a lot bigger contact, so he's gone over. It's a dive. Yeah. I've changed my mind now, guys. I feel like he dived. I've changed my mind. I feel like he dived. I feel like it almost looks like he kicked himself. His 2 feet, yeah, collided with you know with themselves. He kicked his own feet and then fell into the goalkeeper. Jerry's coming to chat. Come on, the Congo. Is it okay then, Jerry? Is it okay, Jerry, that as English as I feel and I want England to win, don't get it twisted, Jerry. But if Congo do win, I'm not angry. I'm not upset. It's because I don't feel like England are going to win a tournament anyway. I don't feel this England team has a chance. I really don't. So, I mean, Congo don't, but I'd rather make history or witness history be made, like a Congo beating England and reaching the last 16, rather than England, I don't know, getting knocked out the next round. Look at Mika Richards' shape up, always sharp. Always sharp, bro. So big up Jerry in the chat. There's, like I said, guys, there's a lot for us to talk about with regards to Manchester United. I might have a show tomorrow and Friday actually to make up for it, um, rather than a show today. So I might have a show at 7:15 tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about. We have to talk about Mateus Fernandes. We have to have our little therapy session. You know, I was hell bent on that player, and I really wanted that signing, and it looks like we're not going to get that signing. So I need my therapy session. I need to get over it mentally and move on. I need to talk to the chat about what happened, why we didn't get him. We need to have a good conversation about where we go next as a football club. Have a chat about Ineos. I think we there's so many things we need to go through, guys. So much shit has happened over the last week and a half since I haven't done a show. So yeah, we're due a therapy session together, a Man United one. So I'm probably gonna do a show Thursday tomorrow at 7:15. Which Doctor Magic at play, Jerry? That's funny. No magic, Jerry. Fernandez is not worth 85 mil. Relegated twice and over. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna talk on the Fernandez thing, this is my ultimate stance on the whole situation. I personally wanted the player. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I didn't want him anyway and all of these things. I'm not gonna do that. I've spoken about the player. I waxed lyrical about him. I wanted Mateus Fernandes. So I am disappointed and I have to deal with that. I'm frustrated and I'm annoyed that we did not get Mateus Fernandes. However, I also stand by the fact that Man United say they're not going to be taken for idiots in the transfer market. They're not going to overspend on players. Yeah, and they're going to look at every penny that they spend. They only want players that only want Man United, that want to come here and die for the football club. All of these things mean that Fernandes is not a player. Fernandes, yeah, first and foremost, clearly isn't a player that wants to bleed and die for this football club. He agreed personal terms with both us and Tottenham. And do you know what? You can't even get annoyed at that because if you are in Fernandez's shoes and United say, no, we're going to come for you, you can take that as given, but it will be wise if you still agree terms with another club just in case, yeah, Man United don't come for you. So I kind of get, Fernandes. I'm not hating on Fernandes in that sense. But he's gone to Tottenham solely because Tottenham paid the 85 million and solely because Tottenham are offering him more wages. So you got to start thinking about it. You have a player called Mateus Fernandes who's gone from one relegation team, Southampton, to another relegation team, West Ham. So that's a bad decision there. And he's gone from West Ham now to Tottenham. And at what point do you think, do I want a player like that at this football club who's chosen to go to Tottenham Hotspurs, a team who just got relegated or almost got relegated next to West Ham? Why does this footballer, Mateus Fernandes, keep wanting to play for relegation teams rather than the big top teams? That is a question I'm struggling with. Because I get the whole let me agree personal terms with Tottenham at the same time because I need to diversify, I need to spread my options just in case. All these things, I get that. But Mateus Fernandes could have easily said to to West Ham, I do not care what Tottenham bid. I want to go to Man United. And that is what we thought he was on. But as time went on and we knew George Mendes was involved and George Mendes started to do his thing, I started realizing, hold on a second. This guy wants a payday. Elliot Anderson is getting paid 300 grand a week. Mateus Fernandes is getting paid 250 grand a week by Tottenham. A guy who just got relegated is now going to be paid 250. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So we can't justify that. We're gonna break our wage structure for a relegation player, Mateus Fernandes. He's gonna get paid more than Kobe Mainu. It it wouldn't make sense. And I hear people online say Man United don't have ambition and all these things. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Just because Tottenham finished 17th and they are desperate and they're throwing cash at every player, it doesn't mean we need to do that as well. It doesn't mean we need to do that as well. We can't spend years complaining that Man United overspend on players, overspend constantly on players. And once we finally say, do you know what, we're going to stop doing that or we're not going to overspend. And now all of a sudden, you want United to overspend again. And so we're going to go through this cycle. Overspend, pay too much on wages, can't get rid, stuck in a rut, have to go and get a next player, overspend again, pay too much on wages, and the cycle continues. No. So, despite the fact here that out of all the midfielders we were linked to, I think Mateus Fernandes was the one that, for me, I wanted to get. And even someone like me who desperately wanted to get him, even I'm okay with. Do you know what? The club said they're going to change their ways. The club said they're not going to be held to ransom, and the club said they're not going to overspend. They're sticking to what they've said. So, what can I say? They're sticking to what they've actually said. So cool. It is what it is. Yeah, guys. So I'm concerned because three of our three main targets have gone. Anderson was our primary target. He's gone to Man City. We pivoted to Mateus Fernandes. He's gone to Tottenham. And Tonali also looks like he's going to Tottenham. So I'm concerned because three of our targets have gone. At the same time, I'm not concerned because there are enough midfielders still out there for us to get two midfielders out of the 5 or 6 that are good and for us to still have a good transfer window. If you tell me that we're now going to get Alex Scott and Tchouaméni, then I'm not going to cry, guys. I'm literally not going to cry if you tell me we're going to get those two. So if we pivot to an Alex Scott and a Tchouaméni, cool, cool. But I'm going to wait, people. I'm going to wait until the transfer window. By the way, guys, the second half has kicked off. I'm going to wait until the transfer window starts to, I'm going to wait until we get towards the end of the transfer window. And only then will I start to make my assessment. I'm gonna give these guys a chance to go through their lists. If it's Nemeka, cool. Nemeka's good. If it's Alex Scott, cool. Here we go. Oh, Congo, unlucky. So, if anything, all this stuff has done also for me is make me think about this player. Because I think it was TK in the chat that spoke about Mateus Fernandes and said he's been relegated twice. And then this player who's been relegated twice has the option of going to Man United or Tottenham. And he's decided to go to Tottenham just because they're going to offer him more money. If that's the case, that's not a player that you want at Man United. That's literally the kind of the attitude and that sort of, I want to play for another relegation team because they're paying me more rather than fight for my place and play for one of the big guns. Because don't forget, guys, Madrid were sniffing around Mateus Fernandes as well. And when Madrid were told 85 million, Madrid said, no. PSG were sniffing around. And when PSG were told 85 million, PSG were like, no. And the reason why the whole Man United thing went quiet for, here we go, swinging ball in from England. And the reason why the Man United thing went quiet for a while is because West Ham wouldn't budge on the 85 million. And we knew that. That's why we were like, do you know what? There we go. Anderson on the ball right now for England. Goal kick to Congo. But yeah, the reason why the whole thing went quiet is because West Ham were not budging and they wanted a bidding war and we weren't getting involved in it. So I'm, in a way, yeah, I feel like this is bad and this is good. I feel like it is good because it depends on the rhetoric. Because the rhetoric that's going around right now, guys, is that we got outbid by Spurs. Spurs are better than us, and we got pipped by Spurs. We got bested by Spurs. All these things. That's the narrative, and that's not a good narrative. That we got bested by Spurs who finished 17th. That's not a good narrative. But if the narrative is Man United walked away because the player was too expensive, if that is a narrative, then that, I reckon, shows other clubs that we are prepared to walk away from even our top targets. Even our top targets, we are prepared to walk away. So maybe that will show the likes of Bournemouth when it comes to Alex Scott that, listen, if you take the piss, we will walk away. The difficulty is that Man United can't do bidding wars. So we act like that if we are the only club in for the player. And the player, like Mbumo and Cunha, say, I only want United. However, if there's more than one club involved, there's a bidding war, we are fucked. Because that sort of tactic of driving down the price, we're the only team that you want, all these things, that only works if that player only wants to go to United. If the player just desperately wants to get out of West Ham, I just desperately want to get out of West Ham and play for whoever, it doesn't work. So I'm content with the fact that we walked away, but I'm also thinking, listen, United, we also need different ways of attacking this transfer window. We can't do the whole Man United kiss the ring, sow your allegiance to United, and we're only going to come for you if that's the case. We're going to have a bidding war eventually with somebody. And the first bidding war we've been involved in, we lost. Mind you, we didn't want to pay the money because we have the money. That's another thing, guys. We actually have the money. We just don't believe he's worth it. I'm telling you, if Real Madrid say Tchouaméni is worth £85 million and they want most of that up front, we will give it to Real Madrid. The thing is, we are not willing to spend £85 million on a £60 million player. We would prefer to spend £85 million on an £85 million player. So if Tchouaméni comes available, we are willing to do that for Tchouaméni, but not Mateus Fernandes. And I agree with that. Corner to England. Congo, the ball's given away. So, yeah, like I said, guys, there's a lot of details regarding this transfer. Uh, Big up Jerry, man. Big up Alfred. England on attack. Rashford! I thought I was in from Rashford. He jinxed left, jinxed right, left foot. I thought that was in for Marcus Rashford. Did Sadiki at Sunderland and now playing for Congo not have a way better season? Says Jerry. Jerry, the more and more I look at other midfielders, Jerry, around the world, Sangaras and all these guys, the more and more I'm like, yeah, I want Prem proven and all these things, but I'm not. I have to wait. I'm not wedded to any player. I wanted Mateus Fernandes. I did. But we're not going to get him. And as long as we get two, because I feel like the levels of midfielders, yeah, a lot of them are a similar level. Moving from Mateus Fernandes to an Alex Scott, who might be a little bit cheaper, I feel like they're similar level. That's why I'm just like, do you know what? I'm gonna wait and see what happens at the end of the window before I take up my pitchforks for Ineos. Bellingham on the ball. Oh, Struggles. Wow. Yeah. Man United don't have Alfred crazy amount of money. That's true. And we know one of the main reasons why is because the club was bought by the Glazers on debt. That will always be the fundamental main reasons why we struggle financially. Because of that one thing that we did decades ago that we now have to live with as a club forever. It's never going to get cleared. Ever going to get cleared, that debt. I want to make sure people understand that. That debt will be there. And probably until all of us pass. It might decrease, but it will be there. There's, I don't think the club has any ambition to pay it off. It will take so much money. We're £1 billion in debt. How the hell do you pay off £1 billion of debt unless you sell the club to someone else who would pay off the debt? And that, you know, they didn't want that. They didn't want that. The Qataris said they would do that, and we didn't want that. Our xenophobic asses didn't want that. So that's the main reason. However, I will say though, Alfred, we've overspent and we have signed badly. As much as you want to call us broke and all these things, let's not pretend we didn't spend 85 million on Anthony and 70 million on Sancho. Like, we've spent money on players, bro. We spent 60 million on Ugarte, 60 million on Mason Mount. So whenever guys say that we're broke and we don't spend money, last season we spent 75 million pounds on our striker, another 70 million pounds on Mbumo, and 65 on Cunha. So we're just this is how I see it, and this is how I will explain it to you guys. We need to do more with the little money that we have because we are squad building. Arsenal can have 250 million transfer kitty, and Arsenal might only need to buy 2 players with their 250 million. Cool. We are in the Champions League. We don't have a squad. We need about 4 or 5 players to make up a squad to play football with 250. So we need to buy 5 players with a 250 million pound transfer budget. And I'm telling you, as the window goes and Anderson goes for 116 and Mateus Fernandez goes for 85 million pounds, I'm telling you that 30 million pounds for Edison is going to start looking like a steal. That 30 million pounds for a Champions League player like Edison very soon will start looking like a steal when all of these crazy prices start being quoted. So I am glad we did that deal first. Yeah. Because I reckon if we try to get Edison now, after 116 million pounds has been spent on Anderson, if we try to get Edison now, I reckon Atalanta would have said, fuck it, give us 50. Give us 50 for him. So, football, I don't know, guys. It's complicated, man. Man United enter every transfer window with an idea of how much a footballer should cost. And they've decided that they don't want to overspend for Mateus Fernandez. So, I don't know, man. Alfred said he woke up seeing Sanderberg on the timeline. I'm fuming. Honestly, as thought signings, I'm going to be more midfield signings and clinging on top for you. Yeah. I'm, once again, Sanderberg doesn't excite me, Alfred. Sanderberg doesn't excite me. Yeah, it doesn't excite me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the only way that I'm gonna be happy, I might still be content, but the only way that I'm still gonna be happy with the transfer window is if we get Alex Scott and Chouameni. Alex Scott and Chouameni will make me happy because I like Alex Scott. Not as much as I like Mateus Fernandez, but I like Alex Scott. Anything other than that, hmm, we will see, guys. Anyway, 57 minutes on the clock. England against Congo. I'm not gonna lie, apart from that one shot about 5 minutes ago from Rashford, England haven't done anything in the second half. Oh, Wissa, you're lucky, bro. Oh, Wissa. Why has Wissa been like this, man? You know when someone does something wrong, and in like 2 seconds time he does something like once you make a mistake, yeah, and you get the ball back again like 3 seconds later, I beg you don't make another mistake. We should have made 2 mistakes in the space of like 3 seconds, bro. Like, where's your brain at? Where's your mind at in this game, Wissa? Come on, Congo. Yeah, man. England, we do the isolation football. Oh, he should have went for it. Oh, wow, referee just let it go. Do you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. I feel like in that attack there from Congo, guys, they could have done better with the ball. Why did they slow it down? Congo. Why did Kipenga slow it down? Oh, nice. Give it. Well done. Here we go. Congo on the attack. What can they do here? Oh. Oh, the move is gone now. Or is it? Congo on the attack. Wambasaka on the ball. They had a man over there, Congo. This game is such a weird game because I feel like England should be level, but Congo carry a threat, people. Oh, wasn't it? That's not a good enough pass. Congo still carry that threat. I feel like when Congo attack, they can score again. Just get the pass right. Oh. All right, so England are making the changes. We have Gordon coming on for Rashford. I think Rashford deserved to start. I think we saw Gordon start 3 games, and I feel like the English had enough of seeing Gordon, and they wanted to see Rashford start. Rashford started. How would you rate Rashford's game today? Okay, I guess. Didn't do anything special, but he tried. Um, Saka's on. I think we need to take. I think this Saka needs to start. Really, we can't be playing at the way key. Ooh. Give it to Aaron Bissaka. Give it. Flipping heck, man. Someone said Bellingham and Rice in the middle together gives me Lampard Gerrard incompatibility vibes. Yeah, Tuchel, I don't get what he's done, bro. There's some coaches, yeah, who want to make a team. They want to make a team. They're like, okay, cool. This player works well with this player. This player's a runner. And they want to build an actual team. And then there's some coaches who just want to pick the best players he thinks. Just pick the best players. I'm like, that's not how you make a team. That's not how you build a team. I think all Tuchel's done is go, cool, Anderson, Declan Rice, Bellingham. I'm like, bro, you got to actually build a team. Do those three work together? Where's the ball carrier in those two, in those three? Who carries the ball? Yeah. Who's the regista? Who's the guy who sits? Like, it's like he hasn't built a team. He's just got a few. He's got a bunch of individuals and just put them on a pitch. Anyway, Congo. Corner for Congo. Let's see what they can do with this. Oh wow, he's got so much space. Ooh, took a deflection. Corner again. It it was. It could have been on target. It looks like it was going into the top corner. All right, another corner from Congo. 62 minutes, almost 63 minutes on the clock. People, are we witnessing something special here? Are we? Look at the Congolese. Look at the English just fretting, being scared, and the Congolese just dancing. Just there we go. Oh, Congo's making a change. Mbuku. I love Mbuku, bro. Every time I see the word Mbuku, you know what I think of? I think of Mbaku. I think of Mbaku from Black Panther. Mbuku. All right, so Gordon's on. Let's see what Gordon can do on that left hand side. Oh, ah, bro, man. I was thinking, don't let Riley. Is Riley that quick? Is Riley that quick, man? What is it? Yeah, let's see Anderson. Anderson's so basic, you know. Like I said, guys, it's not all the be all and end all because in the summer just gone, we didn't get a few other, a few of our signings. Hmm? Yeah, it's this guy trying to call for the yellow. Wissa, whoa! What kind of pass is that? Pass is not on, bro. That's you were given a free kick, and the free kick you try to do a crossfield ball like 50 yards. That ball's not on, bro. Guys, there's 24 minutes left on the clock, and England are still losing 1-0 to Congo. This is wow. Let me not say anything because I don't want to jinx. I don't want to jinx it. Oh, Saka, bro, that touch was crazy. Ah, hydration. Bro, these hydration breaks, bro. What do you mean hydration break? Oh, I get if it's boiling hot. I get I get the hydration breaks and when we had the World Cup in Saudi Arabia. I don't understand why we had a World Cup in Saudi Arabia. It's interesting we can have a World Cup in Saudi Arabia, but not Iran. And Saudi Arabia and Iran are like the same in terms of human rights. Like this one country is inviting all the rich sporting people and essentially sport washing and entertainment washing their shit. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, the human rights stuff in that country is crazy. Didn't like 150 people die building one of their stadiums for the World Cup. Anyway, guys, that's a whole different conversation. This goalkeeper's pulling saves out of his ass, bro, all evening, bro. This goalkeeper, yeah, is actually the man of the match so far. Look at this. Look at all these saves. And another reason why he is the man of the match because that goalkeeper jersey, yeah, the color, that burgundy. What is it? Burgundy. Yeah. That color is bad. I don't care, bro. That's like a burgundy wine, grape, purpley color, bro. It's crazy. Look at it. What is it? It's not purple like that, but it is. It is, I guess. Nah, bro. That goalkeeper's jersey, the color's mad. Look at these hydration breaks, bro. They're not hydration breaks, man. They're like they want to play this match in quarters, bro. That's all it is. Americans want they understand quarters. That's all they understand. NFL quarters, basketball quarters, and all they've done is make football into quarters so it fits their dumb brain. You can't imagine anything being played in any other way. These ain't hydration breaks, bro. These are breaks because Americans don't understand two halves of football. And so they can shove adverts down your throat. Not our throat, because we're not seeing pause. Because we're not seeing the adverts. But if you're watching this via American TV, it will be 3 minutes of adverts. I just hope, guys, that we don't change our football too much to appease Americans. Because football has survived and grown without having to appease Americans, without having to dumb down the sport to appease Americans. That's what you're gonna have to do. Dumb it down. The sport is a global sport, and everyone's making money, and everything is fine. So I just hope that after this World Cup is finished, we go back to normal, no hydration breaks, and we don't try to Americanify football. That's what I want. Just don't do it. Leave it how it is. Big up the chat anyway, man. 70 minutes on the clock. We've had our hydration break. We got 20 minutes left, plus probably around 6 or 7 minutes of additional time. What can England do? Surely they're going to score England. They can't be having all of these chances, all of these headed goals. The goalkeeper can't be saving all of these shots. There we go. Finish now. Oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that's a good header away from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and in that moment right there, that's the kind of moment where typically, if Aaron Wan-Bissaka was playing for Man United, he would let the player drift behind him. Don't forget, one of our main issues with AWB playing for Man United is not only just his attacking, we want more from him going forward, which we're not getting from Dado right now, but that's another story. But he always used to have a blind spot. He used to let attackers drift behind him. and sneak behind him and stuff. He used to do that. He used to sleep. And right there, he was fully awake, bro, with that headed clearance. Fully awake. So well done, Aaron. Anyway, England have a free kick, right hand side, inside right. Declan Rice is going to take it. So it's going to be an outward curler. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, set pieces are the only way we're going to score. Yeah, that's so poor from Jude Bellingham. So poor from Jude Bellingham. These players are so overrated. It's just crazy. Like I said, guys, England have the most expensive midfield in world football. If you guys can tell me a more expensive midfield than that £350 million midfield that England have, then I don't. You tell me how much. How much did Vitinha and João Neves and Bruno Fernandes cost? Probably 170 million. 55 for Neves, 55 for Vitinha, and 70 for Bruno. Like, no, none of the Portuguese midfield cost anywhere near any single one of these England players. £340 million midfield England have. There you go. There you go, Harry Kane. It was coming, guys. It was coming. Harry Kane with the header. Harry Kane with the headed goal. I did say the only way they were going to score was via a cross in a box or a set piece. They were never going to score by carving Congo open. And as I've said, like I said, guys, cross into the box, headed goal, 1-1. I think England are going to go on to win this game now. Unfortunately for Congo, they've had opportunities to score. They've had opportunities to break away, and they haven't taken them. And England have had about 3 or 4 crosses now, 3 or 4 headers saved. The goalkeeper, could he have saved it? Could he have done more? I think so. But considering he's saved so many shots already, he was going to concede one. It was only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. England have been knocking on the door. Let's not pretend that they haven't. 1-1, 15 minutes ago. What can Congo now do? What can Congo now do? Because while they are still a threat on a counter-attack, we haven't seen it that much in the second half. We saw it more in the first half. So, Samson, unlucky, my guy. It doesn't look like it's going to end well for Congo, but are we going to extra time with this game? I just can't see Congo. The only way Congo we're going to win this game is if they just hung on. Oh, Oh wow, what a game, guys. Flipping heck. To the place I don't belong, to Old Trafford. Yeah, I think the game's done now, people. The game's done. Now that England are ahead, the second goal will come. Here we go. Another header. Alfred, it's the Bermuda Triangle. Anderson, Bellingham, Rice. Everything gets stuck in. Yeah, man, that midfield is dead to me, bro. Oh, come on, Congo, bro. Congo, you got to do better than that. Go. Why are you passing it backwards, bro? Go forward. Oh, come on, Congo. You got to get a bit of possession, man. You were a threat in the first half. You offered a threat, especially on a counter, but in the second half, Congo, you just been oppressed. Flipping heck. Oh, that's poor. That is so poor. That ball there was so poor. Nah, come on, Gordon. Barcelona bought Gordon for £75 million, you know. It's crazy. I feel like the deals that happened early are gonna look like good deals now. I feel like the transfer market is gonna get messed up now. Fully messed up, and it's gonna be hard. Like Dortmund are saying the Mecca for €100 million. €100 million for Felix Nemeka. So, but like I said, guys, who knows? By the end of the window, that £30 million that we spent, yeah, on that Brazilian, on Edison, it might start looking like a steal even more. Oh, oh, yeah. Congo holding on. They're holding on. We got 81 minutes on the clock, people. All they have now, Congo, is a counter attack. That's it. I mean, that's all they've had all the game, to be fair. Wow. Oh, crossing from Saka, headed clear. Oh, oh, Wissa. I have a beef with Wissa, you know. The Wissa type strikers are so frustrating because it's like, oh, if Wissa just had just slightly more tech, just slightly a bit more tech, bro. Like that touch there was so rubbish. His shot, he should have scored that shot. That's the issue I feel like with some African teams now. They need to get a striker, man. They need to like a George. They need a striker. Some of these African teams, man. Proper. Like they need a Drogba. Where's the Drogbas, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You need your George Wayers, bro, and all these guys, man. You need your Asamoah Johns, bro. Where happened to these all of these strikers? Like Ivory Coast need a striker. I know Senegal got Jackson, but hmm. Oh, that's a that's a good ball from Anderson. Give it. Oh, Anderson, goalkeeper. Oh, guys, we're 84 minutes on the clock. Is this game going to extra time? It looks like it, right? It looks like it might be going to extra time. I can't stand the fact, yeah, that John Terry can racially abuse people on the football pitch, get found guilty for racism, and then BBC and ITV just have him on their programs, show him all the time, like, yeah, whatever. Like nothing happens to you. Everyone people say cancel culture. I don't know. You don't get cancelled, bro. Look at Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan is like certain people don't get cancelled, bro. It doesn't exist. Like man was saying, man said what he said, yeah, to Patrice Evra. Yeah, he said what he said to Patrice Evra. Or was it Anton Ferdinand? Who was it? Or was it both? Here we go. Finish. Ah, oh, Bellingham. There you go. It's done. It's done, people. It's finished. Congo hopes have been shattered. England have scored a second goal. It was coming. Wow, you can hear, listen, you can hear, I'm sitting here and I'm hearing my neighbors. I'm hearing the whole street scream and shout, bro. I can hear about my whole neighborhood scream and shout. England have scored a second. I feel like the game is done. So, Olin, look at this finish. Oh, bam. Oh, Kane was like, I'll do this myself. Harry Kane's like, I'll do this myself. What a finish, Harry Kane. Smash, roof of the net. Well done, Harry Kane, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Flipping heck. So yeah, I hate the fact, yeah, that the cameras keep panning to this racist John Terry, who's been found guilty of racism twice. I had to Google it. Because I'm like, Anton Ferdinand, Rio Ferdinand's brother, he racially abused him, right? And then also Patrice Evra, he did it. So twice. And what? We're all supposed to forget. And now he's all on my TV, and now the camera's panning to this guy who's a known racist. It's like the camera panning to Joey Barton every time England score. Why is the camera pointing or panning to anyone like Joey Barton or Patrice? Like, why? Or John Terry or any of these racists? These guys are sick, bro. I don't care what no one says to me, bro. It's a sickness, bro. It's sick. Oh, maybe it's not Evra and John Terry, right? No, it was Suarez and Evra. Yeah, this game's done, people. Let me change the score. Let me change the score. VR score. Don't panic. Don't panic is the theme, is a lesson to be learned here for England. Wow. Harry Kane is like, I'm gonna do everything myself. Harry Kane's shooting from 40 yards now. Because to be fair, people, Harry Kane is by far the best player in England. Like, I don't even think it's close. I feel like Harry Kane is probably the only player on the pitch that you can actually argue is world class. You can actually argue Harry Kane's a world class striker. And I would say yes, he is. I wouldn't even argue it. But there's no, like, Anderson is not a world class midfielder for me. Neither is Declan Rice. I don't think he is. He's very good, but he's not world class, bro. And also, Harry Kane, he has to keep up with Mbappe. How many goals has Harry Kane scored now in the World Cup? I mean, I don't know. There we go. Congo. Declan Rice finished. I don't get why he has to play 90 minutes all the time, Declan Rice. There we go. Don't shoot. Give it. Ah. Oh, that's so poor. Oh, he made a run in field, man. Congo. Look at this. Yeah, man. He slapped that. 113 mile. Yeah, bro. I've never even hit 113 on my car, like in any car. He slapped that, bro. So, what's England's side of the draw? World Cup. Oh, Mexico. So England will face Mexico in the next round. Nah, man. I'm looking at Argentina. I pray, yeah, that Egypt do something to Argentina, but it won't happen. Because Argentina will beat Cape Verde, as much as I want Cape Verde to win. And Egypt should beat Australia, which means it should be Argentina versus Egypt. Oh, we could have Spain versus Portugal. Flipping heck. We got, yeah. We're gonna have probably gonna have Belgium or Senegal against the United States in the next round. Then we're probably gonna have Spain versus Portugal. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Congo have made history. Whatever happens, Congo should feel proud. I don't think they've ever been to a World Cup, first and foremost. So the first time they've been to a World Cup, first goals scored at the World Cup. So Wissa's going to go down in the history of his country. Wissa will go down in the history of his country. Like everything is all first, the first everything. So they've already made history, Congo. Free kick. It's the last kick of the game, this is, guys. This has to be. Oh, Wissa's going to take the free kick, which means he's not going to go in. Which means we can end the stream and get ready for tomorrow's show. I'll be so very surprised if this goes anywhere near the goal. All right, this is it then, guys. Wissa with his mango head. What? Yeah, thought so. Thought so. I'm like, Wissa taking free kicks. And the thing is, the free kick was down the middle. It was a poor free kick, bro. I didn't expect anything less. I'm like, Wissa taking free kicks, bro. There you go, guys. It's done. England have beaten Congo. All in all, if we are being honest, the best team won. The best team won. Congo, great start. Surprised everybody, even probably themselves. 7 minutes, great goal. They just couldn't find it again. Every time they counter-attacked, they were just doing the wrong things. They were making the wrong pass. Look at Kobe. Um, so yeah, it's disappointing, especially from the Congolese perspective. But as I said before, this Congolese team has to be proud, has to feel proud. Nothing other than pride. First, you guys will go down in history. This set of players will go down in Congolese history. So regardless of how you look at it, it was a good World Cup for them. First goals in the World Cup ever from a Congolese team. And I believe, like I said, it's the first time they qualified for the World Cup. It was a fun match to watch without there being really much talent. It wasn't like watching France the other day where we had Elise and Mbappe and Dembele and it was just nice football. This wasn't that. And to be honest, I'm never expecting that from this England team. This Tuchel pace and power, big bully, British bulldog team. It will never do that. But what can this England team do? Can this England team do something? Like I said, England might face Belgium or something in the next round, and they could win that game. They could win that game. They could win that game. So big up the chat. England are through. Congo, unfortunately, are out. We move. I believe, is it Portugal are playing later on today? Let me see. Yeah, Belgium against Senegal today at 9 o'clock. Yeah. All right, guys. Big up yourselves. I will probably be back actually tomorrow. I might do a show tomorrow since I haven't been live for a while, just to wrap up everything that has been going on with regards to Manchester United and the summer transfers. And just so everyone can have their opportunity to just say their piece. So big up the chat, big up the community. It's been a lovely watch along. Yeah. Take care and peace out.